You remember everything, of course. How I stood approaching the wall. You paced the room anxiously and threw something harsh in my face. You said it's time for us to part, that you've been worn out by my wild life, that it's time for you to get down to business, and my destiny to roll further downward. Beloved, you didn't love me, you didn't know that in the crowd I was like a horse driven in a leather spurred on by a bold rider. You didn't know that I, in a dense fog, in a life torn apart by a storm. That's why I'm tormented, because I can't understand where fate is taking us. Face to face, faces cannot be seen. The great is seen from a distance. When the sea's surface boils, the ship is in a sorry state. The earth a ship, but someone suddenly, for a new life, new glory, into the thick of storms and blizzards, he directed her majestically. Well, who among us on the great deck hasn't fallen, vomited and cursed? There are few of them with experienced souls who remain strong in the rolling seas. And I, amidst the wild noise, but maturely knowing the work, descended into the ship's hold, so as not to watch people vomit. That hold was a Russian tavern, and I bent over a glass so that without suffering for anyone, I could ruin myself in a drunken stupor. In scandals before you, but you did so that in the thick smoke, in a storm-torn life, that's why I'm tormented, because I can't understand where fate is taking off. Now the years have passed, I'm at a different age, and I feel and think differently. Sad weariness, and I used to tell you what I was and what became of me. Beloved, it pleases me to say I avoided falling from the cliff. Now on the Soviet side, I'm the most furious fellow traveler. I've become something different from what I was then. I wouldn't torment you as I did before. For the banner of liberty and the joy of labor, I'm ready to go, even to the English Channel. Forgive me, I know you're not the same. You live
a serious, intelligent husband, yet you don't need our tedium, and you don't need me a single bit. Live as a star guides you under the